This video is for Homework and Mastery 3.2, Section 10.4 in your textbook, Writing the Equation of a Line. What we're going to be doing to this video is looking at the points and slope of a line and writing its equation. So first what we want to do is we want to look at the steps for finding the equation of a line. First, we want to write the slope-intercept form of the equation of a line, y equals mx plus b. If m is not given, we need to find m. Remember that m is the slope. Third, we need to substitute the values of x, y, and m into the equation y equals mx plus b. This will allow us to do step 4, which is solve for b. Remember that b is our y-intercept. Once we have solved for b, then we can rewrite the equation y equals mx plus b, substituting b and m into the equation. We will then have the equation of the line. Let's look at some examples. Find an equation of the line that passes through the point 4, -3 with a slope of 5. So actually we already have the slope in this equation. We just do not have the y-intercept. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the points m is equal to 5, x is equal to 4, y is equal to -3. I'm using those from the point given. We will plug these values in to the equation y is equal to mx plus b. So I now have -3 is equal to 5 times 4 plus b. Once I simplify this, 5 times 4 will give me 20, and I can subtract 20 from both sides, and I get -23 is equal to b. Now that I have my b and I have my slope, so I have my slope and my y-intercept, the equation of the line is y is equal to 5x minus 23. Notice I did not put the 4 and -3 back in. This way I have just the equation of the line. I can solve for any other x or y value that I so choose. Let's look at another example. We want to find the equation of a line that passes through the points -2, 1 and 7, 4. Here we do not have the slope, and we also do not have the y-intercept. Therefore we must find both. Our first step is we must find the slope. Remember that the slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to take 4 minus 1 divided by 7 minus a -2. As you see here, I've taken 4 minus 1 over 7 minus a -2. 4 minus 1 will give me 3. 7 minus a -2. Remember that this means the opposite of -2, which becomes positive 2. So 7 plus 2 will give me 9. I now have that the slope is 3/9, which I would like to simplify 3/9, dividing each of those by 3. So my slope is 1/3. And I'm going to use that in the equation y equals mx plus b. I will also use one point. I can use either point that I would like. I'm just going to use the first point, -2, 1. Plug the -2 in for the x and the 1 in for y. So I have 1 is equal to 1/3, which is the slope that we found, times 2 plus my b. I multiply the 1/3 times the -2 and get 1 is equal to -2/3 plus b. If I add 2/3 to both sides, remember I have to get a common denominator. 1 is the same thing as 3/3. So 3/3 plus 2/3 will give me 5/3. So my y-intercept is 5/3. Therefore, the equation of my line will be y is equal to 1/3 x plus 5/3. Here, we want to find the equation of the line for the following graph. Well, it doesn't give me the slope, it doesn't really give me a point. So what I actually want to do is I want to find 2 points on the graph. I first want to find the y-intercept. The y-intercept is here at 0, 2. So my b will be 2. I then want to choose another point on the line so that I can compare and find the slope. I'll choose the x-intercept, 3, 0. Remember that my slope is the change in y divided by the change in x, or the rise over the run. Well, my rise, I actually went down 2 and I went right 3. So that would be a negative 2 over 3. So my slope is negative 2/3. I now have my y-intercept and my slope. Therefore, the equation of my line will be y is equal to a negative 2/3 x plus 2. Finding the equation of a line is not difficult as long as you know how to already find the slope and the y-intercept. You must use the slope-intercept form, plug in the points, and be able to solve for your y-intercept. If you have 2 points and do not know your slope, you need to be able to solve for that. You also need to be able to look at a graph, identify the points such as the y-intercept and the x-intercept maybe, and determine how to find the slope from that. Remember, that is how far up or down you go divided by how far right you go. If you need any help, please let one of us know and we'll be glad to help you.